Hello, agro lovers, farm owners, and agripreneurs. Welcome back to your favorite agricultural and agribusiness YouTube channel. On today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you my experience with cassava farming. So, I'm going to be sharing with you my experience, the lesson I learned, what I did wrong, and the outcome of the whole process. So, there was this land I got over 2 years ago, about 3 years ago. I've got the land in Ogbomoso, and the land has just been lying fallow for a while. So last year I decided to put cassava on it. At least let me put the land into use. So I put cassava on the 2 acre of land around July, August last year. So and we harvested it this year, August, making it a year. So I was able to get just 4 loads of this car from the whole 2 acre, and this is due to the fact that I didn't put in place a good management for the farm, and this is due to the fact that I was away for a whole year, so I was not able to attend to the farm, and the farm suffered a lot in terms of management, weeding, and so many other things like that. So because on a 2 acre of land like this, it's something I should be getting about 10 loads of this car. But because of management, so weeding was not properly done. I think I weeded the farm only once or twice, something thereabout. As you can see in the video, even in the harvesting they are doing, you can see they are harvesting the cassava in practically a bush. So that is to tell you the impact of weeding. If you don't weed your farm very well, you cannot be assured of great output. And I was able to get something out of this farm because it is cassava. If you try this with other crops like maize, potato, beans, soya beans, I can bet it with you, you will not come out with anything on that farm. So instead of me to get 10 loads of cassava, I was able to get just 4 loads of cassava, which is still a fair deal for me because I didn't put in proper management. So we sold a load for about 200,000 naira. So instead of me to be getting about 2 million naira from the 2 acre of land, hadn't been I managed the farm very well, I was just able to get 800,000 naira. So from that, I will pay the people that harvested, my own initial cost, and so many other things like that. So on the bottom line, agriculture is a business, and if you want to do it profitably, you have to sacrifice your time, you have to sacrifice your resources, you have to sacrifice your energy, your presence. So what made this farm not to yield as it's supposed to do is because I was not there for the farm and management was not properly done. And this is because of my schedule and my location, my distance from the farm location. So that was probably what I did wrong, and the result was poor or low output in my own case. So draw a lesson from my own. So another thing I want to share with you is my experience. If you ask me what was my experience after harvesting, I can categorically tell you that cassava is still a profitable crop as far as Nigeria is concerned. It's not something that you just be begging people to come and buy. I don't know of any community that doesn't have a market where cassava is being traded in the raw form like this. The moment you harvest it, you take it to market. Within 5 minutes, you come back with your money. And this is because of the numerous end use of cassava. I don't know of a culture that doesn't eat cassava. It's either they eat it as gari or as fufu or as lafun or as tapioca or they use it as animal feed. So it has so many end use. So it's not something you can do and you say, okay, you are running into loss. Although there are some times whereby there will be glut in cassava in the market, but notwithstanding, you can wait till the glut is over. Cassava is not something that must harvest within 9 months, or you have to harvest it in a year. So you can leave it in the soil, and when the market and the price is good for you to sell, you can take it to the market and sell. So talking about my lesson, I've taken my own lesson now, and it's something I know before. As an agri consultant, I know the impact of not the result of what it will be if you don't weed your farm. And as you can see, instead of me to be getting 10 loads, I'm getting just 4 loads. So, and I know what is responsible for that is because I didn't manage the farm well in terms of weeding. So if you want to do your own, my own advice for you will be take proper care of your farm. As you can see in this video, take proper care of your farm. And I will advise, my advice again will be, if you want to do cassava and your land is less than 10 acres or not more than 10 acres of land, I will advise you to do cassava maize intercrop. You plant them together, and within the first 3 months of the planting of cassava and maize together, you will be able to harvest your cassava, your maize first after 3 months. So, and you leave your cassava for another 7 to 10 months. So before you harvest. So that one will at least help you to maximize the land and expand your income. You'll be getting additional income from maize and also from cassava. So while planting, the best thing for you to do is to spray pre-emergence. So the pre-emergence will help your farm in the sense that it will delay the appearance of weed on your farm for at least for about a month or a month plus to 2 months. So if you do that, at the appearance of new weed, then you can spray another chemical that is called the post emergence. So that one will deal with that one. And if you spray a very good quality one, that can be hit all for the whole year. You might not need to spray the farm again. So another thing is fertilizer application. Though cassava is a very, very rugged crop, so majority of people don't apply fertilizer to cassava. So, but you must make sure you select a good soil, a good site for cassava, so it doesn't like flooded area or waterlogged area. So if you put cassava in a waterlogged area, the tubers will be getting rotten and you will not be coming out with good tubers at all. So just if you want to do cassava, cassava is good, and just manage it very well and you'll be smiling to the bank. So on a final note, for those of us who wants to maximize or explore the value chain of anything we are doing on our farm, if you have the resources, you can put in place a processing, a cottage processing plant for your cassava, turning it into garri, cassava flour, or fufu powder. So if you have the mean, though it might be a bit capital intensive, but I can categorically tell you that this will help you to double or even triple your profit margin from your farm. So this has been my experience with cassava farming, and it was lovely, and I pray I'll be able to execute my intended purpose of purchasing the land, which is to use it for a food forest. So as you can see in the video, that is how the cassava is being loaded. That is a load of cassava in my home farming location. And for this size, this year, it was sold for around 200,000 naira. So I hope you got value and you will not be making my own mistake, even though the mistake I made is not something I don't know. It was because of my schedule, my distance, and my other engagement. So with this, I've come to the end of today's video, and I hope you got value one way or the other. If you actually got value from this video, kindly give it a like, share with your friends so that others can learn from it, and give it a like so that YouTube can recommend to others. Thank you for your time, and see you on other episodes. Sheshe.